to y'all as a defense?
It's essential, man. You know, getting a rest. And we just played two physical teams. We're finna get ready to play another physical team, and just having a break in between those teams is very good. And but get the guys we had hurt a little time to come back and get rested and recover, and hopefully have a good chance and capitalize on the rest and recovery when we play LSU this week.
Sim was talking about pretty good that you may get a little bit of extra time to work on a team like LSU because they're so talented on offense. How helpful is that going to be for you guys?
It's going to be helpful because they're very explosive on every asset. They're a very good running team, and I think their running back was like second. He's second in the SEC in rushing or something. Very good receivers, very great quarterback, and a good O-line. So it's going to be a challenge, and having an off week before them is very good for us to kind of watch them play this weekend and kind of look at their tendencies and see what they're going to do, try to match up to them.
Coach Freeze was talking about with Mosiah's injury, just how vital Keldrick's going to be moving forward. Just how have you seen him kind of grow throughout his freshman year, and just how big of a piece do you think he's going to be for you guys moving forward?
Like since he got here in the spring, I always said that he's one of those guys that always want to get better. Like he's come in, asked for extra work after practice. He want to stay extra and see what his weaknesses are and work on those things. And just over the season, over the spring, over the fall camp until now, he's just been consistently getting better, consistently wanting to do the same thing. He's not one of those guys that just show up one day and trying to get better, and the rest of the week not show up. He's still, like to this day, he's still trying to stay after practice, ask me different questions still, and then like now he got to step up. And I don't know if he's gonna be starting out this week, but most likely he's gonna be starting. So he's going to step up and work into that role. So I'm gonna be giving him a couple tips on that.
You think he's ready to step up and have a bigger role?
Yeah, I can't wait to see how he handles this, and because I believe he's ready for it, and he knows he's ready for it. But this is going to be his first test of starting. But he played a lot previous games, so I think he's going to be good.
And Zeke Walker, I guess, is going to have to step in there too and play some. How's he looking?
Oh yeah, Zeke Walker looking good. He's a very physical dude, and he's another guy that used to play inside and moving the outside. So he's physical. He used to play a 3 technique, so of course he can beat up on tight ends a little bit now and beat up on tackles a little bit. So I can't wait to see what he does too.
Coach Freeze talked about maybe getting some young guys some reps in there, and obviously it impacts the depth without Mosiah. Is there any of those young guys you feel like are getting closer to maybe being able to help you?
Not at this moment. Like not besides like Kevius and Keldrick, because those like when Mo was here, just like three ends. So that's the other guys are like kind of with the scout team. So I really couldn't see them develop and get better. So hopefully we bring some of those guys over this week, and I can see those guys improve, see what they have improved on from fall camp to now.
How about a 3 tech?
Huh?
How about a 3 tech? You got some young guys coming up there?
Oh, you got Garrison Walker. You got D. Reed. I know he's up with the scout team, but he's going to be very good. And Lawrence, of course, he's behind me. And those guys are mainly the 3 guys that I know play 3 technique.
Coach mentioned that he thought you were getting too many snaps and wanted some guys to step up and help you out there. I mean, first of all, are you getting too many snaps? And second of all, is anybody,
No, I'm not getting too many snaps. I love being out there on the field. I love trying to affect the game. Sometimes I do be tired, though, and of course I want my other teammates to get opportunities as well. So yeah, having depth is very great, but it's not a problem to me. But it's always great to have guys rotate you, get you in when you need a break. But I'm the type of player that likes to try to affect the game at every play, so I want to be out there. But I also understand that it's a 4-quarter game, so I can't be getting so many reps because my legs are going to be tired when the 4th quarter hits, and I need to be best the most. So it's kind of good to manage those snaps within the game.
All right, for you, what's been the biggest difference in your game this year?
Just like I'd say the attacking style, like not react attack, a kind of attacking style, and not waiting for the ball to come to me. I think that's the biggest difference.
How much of a challenge is it when you face a guy like Jay Daniels?
That's a challenge because you can't just rush them. You got to be smart rush. You got to be rush as a group. You can't just rush like you can't have one individual when the second will run past the high quarterback and he find the lane. So we got to rush as a group, and it's going to be like really the first running quarterback that's like this elusive and this fast that we faced this season.
Yeah, Gap integrity is always important. Is it more important this week because of a guy like him?
Oh, yes, sir, of course, because like most of his runs come from scrambles, so like it don't necessarily be quarterback runs, but it be plays that break down. So you got to stay how would I say disciplined in your rush gaps and your rush lanes, and just keep an eye out for him for the quarterback scramble.
Marcus, no Derek, no Colby. Have defenses been double teaming you more, showing you more attention? I mean, offense has been doing that together.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Of course, but we still got game plans to get around that type of stuff.
What have you learned about this defense? 3-5 games now, having a bye week to go back and kind of study. What have you learned about this group now that heading to the second half of the season?
The resilience and the effort is there. Like the energy, the effort, the enthusiasm is there. We just gotta fix the mental part. And we knew that coming into the season. Like we knew that we can compete with anybody, and we can match up at every level: D-line, linebackers, defensive back. And we just all had to come together and buy in this one group. That's the biggest part, like learning each other's weaknesses and playing off each other and learning each other's game. And I feel like reflecting, we getting better each week with that. And this whole week, we just got time to kind of miss each other. Like we was gone for the weekend and came back. And this, like I was telling other people, this was our first time like being away for like more than 2 days since before fall camp, and we got a chance to miss each other and come back and see how each other's weekend was with their family and spend time with our family. So I can't wait to see how we handle this week.
What have you seen out of Larry Nixon? He had to step in for an injured guy into that starting lineup. What has he done for you guys last month or so?
I feel like he's a very underrated part of our defense that doesn't get talked about a lot, but he's a very key and vital part to our defense, especially being the middle linebacker and making the signals and calling the defense, sending the defense line up. And his job is hard, and then he's a very hard player. Like the game versus Texas A&M when their run broke for the 96 yards, he hawked them down, not 96, but however long it was, but he hawked them down and tracked them down, and he's a hard worker, and he's not one of those guys that give up on plays.
And I think we talked to you about Bobby in camp. You know, he got here late, and you said he's going to be a good player eventually, need to get in shape and everything. What kind of progress have you seen out of him?
I've seen tremendous progress, and he's just one of those type players. Like when you come to college out of JUCO and you come in fall camp in particular, like it's very hard to catch on. Like a lot of people understand it from the schedule part, the classroom part, to the nutrition part, to the learning the playbook part, to the strength and conditioning. You have this whole summer to work out with this. So he's trying to get a hang of all that right now. So he's still coming along very fast, and hopefully we try to get him in the rotation before the end of the season. But I feel like he's going to be a very key part to this defense at some point in this season.
He's mostly nose right now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.